street that never ends. It's Open Mic with Mike Bullard. Joining Mike tonight, soap star Sarah Buxton, legendary rocker Gil Moore, and musical guests live on release. Plus Orrin Isaacs and the Open Mic Band. From Baldy Mountain to Hare Lake, online on the Comedy Network, and on CTV, it's your host, Mike Bullard.
There we go. Oh, thank you so much, folks. Very nice to see all of you. What a good-looking crowd you are. Big round of applause for yourselves. My God, you're the most attractive group of people we have ever had in this studio. Good looking. Oh, you evoke such wonderful... Well, this gentleman here evokes pleasant memories. That's me in season 1. That's me right there. Huh? Oh, we can't afford to show a rerun, but that's me. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that was before I got the old operation.
The stuff. Yeah, the stuff.
Yeah. Nice to see you, sir. What's your name?
Jeff,
Jeff, where are you from?
Toronto.
Attaboy. What do you do?
I work for the city.
Hey, yeah, huh? So you're probably on duty right now. Oh, come on,
I'm
huh?
not gonna
What do you call this, a little Parks and Rec cleanup? Is that what you call it?
That's exactly where I work.
You work for Parks and Rec? Yeah, it's not like it's busy season. You can't really be out there now, can you?
Actually, I am.
Oh, come on, huh? You got a strong union. Isn't it too bright to work today? Too bright. It's too bright to work in the park today. What do you do for Parks and Rec?
I'm a rotary turf technician.
Wow, huh? So
You
only cut the round blades of grass? This is not a busy man. All right, yeah, so you cut the grass?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's a great job, huh? How many parks are you in charge of?
About 17.
You in charge of the one across the road there?
No, I'm not.
You know, the one with the 6 feet
No. I'm the
high blades of grass?
Northwest District.
Northwest District. Is that what we call it now?
That's what it's
Northwest District?
called now,
What would that be?
That's from Eglinton to Steeles, from Kiel to the 427.
Wow, huh? So what do? Just push the mower all the way up the street? Hopefully they give you a truck to get
No, I
around in,
don't
don't
push.
they, Jeff? Huh? That's unbelievable. Huh? What do you do in the winter?
Plow snow.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
after-
You have
look
to
after
plow
the-
the snow to get at the grass, don't you, Jeff?
Yes.
That's good. That's a good fella. I like you. You're a very nice man. A lot of cutbacks, huh? You guys are having a lot of problems. A lot of cutbacks
lot
with
of
the
cutbacks.
city budget?
Yeah, a lot of cutbacks.
Yeah, cutbacks, and you're a grass guy, get it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if anybody can do better, here's the spot right here. Here's the spot, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the spot right here. Yeah. All right. Now, we were talking to Jeff, but has it been hot lately, ladies and gentlemen, or what, huh? I can't believe it, you know? It was so hot in Toronto yesterday that Scott Niedermeyer took a 3-minute timeout just to lie down on the ice. That is how uncomfortable it is in this city, huh? Now, you know, I know I made light of it, but we're all concerned about the incident last night. Everybody wants to know what's happening with Ty Domi, and I just spoke to him an hour ago. His elbow is fine. I know we were all worried there. And, man, the TV ratings for the rest of this series are going to go right through the roof, though. The Survivor fans are going to be watching now. The bandwagon jumpers are going to be watching. And Ty Domi will be home watching. So good for the ratings. I won't be hearing from my good friend Ty for a while.
No, he won't be calling.
No. And, hey, in an effort to get the Olympics, Mel Lastman is on a publicity tour of Europe trying to enhance Toronto's image. You know, all I can say is the longer he's gone, the better Toronto looks. Yeah. Our crazy little mayor running around Europe.
Mel.
This guy can't start a war. Huh? He's a nut, Mel. Isn't he a nut? Come on, folks, he can't hear us. He's a nut. And Roots Air, going out of business, ladies and gentlemen, after just 5 weeks of flying. Roots is out of business. So now the only thing you'll see, the only thing you'll see that's high with a Roots logo will be Ross Rebliati. little too late for the Ross Rebliati thing, huh? Yeah. And in Quebec, a female driver has been charged with pulling a gun on another woman motorist who stole a parking spot from her. You know, I'm guessing it was a parallel parking situation because most women can't do that unless you hold a gun to their heads. There's all the gals still trying to find their seats. And, hey, the Ramones frontman, Joey Ramone's family, is going ahead with his 50th birthday party on May 19th, even though he's dead. They're going to prop him up at the end of the table and slap makeup on him so he looks alive. Pretty much like they did every year on his birthday for the past 15. I think I'm in a deeper hole than Joey right now. Don't grimace, please. Just support him. And Tom Cruise is suing a gay porno actor who claims to have had an affair with him. Cruise is asking for $100 million, and he wants all his Barbra Streisand CDs back. Now, this guy, when you think about it, he's got a lot in common with Tom Cruise. Cruise was in Eyes Wide Shut, and he was in Guys Wide Open. So let's move on, shall we? Boy, was I worried about that one. All day long, I was worried about that one. I could get a 5-minute major on that joke. Huh? I may be out for the rest of the season. Yeah, well, we got a great show for tonight that I'm very excited about. But what about you folks, huh? You folks come all the way down here. How many people are from, say, out of the country? Okay, good. It's good to know we're still not seen outside Canada. I was getting a little worried there, you know. Anybody from out of the city? Whoa, there we go, yeah. There's a nice-looking tourist in the front row. Where are you from, sir?
BC.
British Columbia.
Right.
Yeah.
All the way.
Huh?
All the way.
All the way from British Columbia. Well, that was my assumption, sir. Good news, you made it. Yeah. What part of British Columbia are you from?
Vancouver.
Hey, beautiful city, isn't it?
It is.
Ooh, it's gorgeous. What do you do there?
What do I do there? Just going to school and just came down to apply for International Academy of Design in Toronto.
Ooh,
So,
yeah. Well, this isn't it.
Huh?
This isn't it?
No.
I know you heard the guy talking about grass earlier, but it's not the International Academy of Science.
I got out here to support me right now.
You're applying at the International Academy of Science?
That's right.
What do you want to be?
Advertising marketing.
Advertising and marketing at the International Academy of Science.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Why not?
International Academy of Design.
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 Oh, I'm sorry. I'm closer to him. I couldn't hear. I didn't know. Oh, the International Academy of Design.
That's right.
So you're going to be a designer.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, that'll be great, huh?
It should be good. you
Sure.
know. Why not?
What's your name?
Will.
Will what?
Will Martinez.
Will Martinez.
That's
So
right.
you'll be a designer. We'll call you Mr. Martinez, huh? You'll
That's
have a worst dress list, all that, Jeff?
Huh?
Worst dress list?
Worst dress list? No, not right now. But
What do you think of my clothes, by the way? You're almost a professional.
It's okay. It's good.
They're okay, they're good.
They're good.
There you go, huh? From a guy who's almost a professional. From a guy who someday will know what he's talking about. That's good. What type of clothes you want to design?
Right now, it's not about clothing. It's a design. So marketing design or advertising design.
Oh, so you're not going to design clothes?
So no.
Well, who the hell are you to comment on mine then? Huh? Let's understand. Oh, no, I didn't. At the time, I was duped. I thought you were a professional. What the hell's going on? Why don't you mind your own business, Nosy Parker? I like this guy. We'll get you a T-shirt at the end of the show.
I was thinking about the camera.
Huh? You want the camera? Oh, the Canon A20 camera. No way. No way. You're not kidding.
For you, you know?
Huh?
I'll take pictures for you.
You'll take pictures for me? All right. Where's Darren? Darren, you're here. There's our photographer right there, sir. There he is. Right there. Have we got him on camera there? There's little Darren, yeah. We already have a photographer. Look at him, huh? Right out of the box.
Yeah,
He's thinking of going to photography school, so you two have a lot in common. It's little Darren. Yeah, little Darren, our photographer. He's been with us for, 9 weeks now?
Yeah.
And we have yet to see a picture. We don't even know if the guy's any good, huh? He could go right through to pension age, and we'll never see a photograph. He is the cleverest photographer on earth.
I don't know how he does it, man.
Well, neither does he. That's the whole thing, you see. Yeah, all right. Well, nice to have you here, sir.
Hey.
We got a great show for tonight from the bold and the beautiful, the lovely Sarah Buxton. Sarah Buxton. And from the rock group Triumph, Gil Moore. and Vancouver Teen Rock Quartet live on release, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, Oren and the band are right back after these commercial messages. Hit it, Oren.
I hate boxes. I hate them with a passion. You can give them flashy names and flashy options, but when you get right down to it, they're still boxes. Did I tell you how much I hate boxes? This is my car.
The new 2001 Sebring sedan from Chrysler.
It's the big show, Ray. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Ray does.
Quick, Dad, what's the capital of Nepal?
Kathmandu.
Oh, baby! Ray is ready to play. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Ray does.
Showtime.
Now you can play the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game at McDonald's. Answer correctly and you could win cash on every card, up to $1 million.
Who wants to be a millionaire at McDonald's?
Ray does.
Yeah.
I want my hair to turn gray. I want laugh lines.
I want more laugh lines. I want to be a grandmother.
I want to be a great grandmother. I want to grow old.
Growing old is good when you're healthy. For advice on women's health issues related to aging, talk to your Health Watch pharmacist. Forget scrubbing, rinsing, even adding a separate rinse aid. Now food's dissolved away, leaving only shine. Try Cascade Complete. Skip the sink.
When life dealt a devastating blow, I lost a breast, I lost my marriage, I lost my self-worth. She turned trouble into triumph. I'm so much more whole now. Monday's Oprah.
At 4 on CTV. Wednesday, a new Law and Order.
Bad idea, Detective.
Lenny, get out of my way.
Pushed to the limit.
Where were you 3 hours ago, Callie?
Right here, Buddha. All day.
Emotions explode.
That Bobby was working double shifts so he could get his family out of a war zone.
I sympathize. I know what it is to sacrifice for your family.
Who told you who the witness was?
I don't know the gentleman to whom
Who told you who the witness was, Callie?
I don't know what you're ranting about.
Settle up, because you're done.
Law and Order. Wednesday at 8 on CTV.
Closed captioning sponsored by Rational Media. Quality advertising. No hidden markups, no egos, no bull. There is a rational solution.
From here on out. How you doing there, dear?
Good, how
You
are
having
you?
a good time?
Pretty good.
Good God, you. Yeah, I remember you. If you were any kind of man, you would have laid me out there.
Balmy Beach Club, that's where it was.
Balmy Beach Club.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
a night,
You
huh?
don't oh, yeah.
Whoa.
You remember?
Yeah.
Oh, no. George.
Huh? Been married for 17 years, but I still got away with the ladies,
yeah.
huh? You're great. You know, I just got a good look at her husband there on the monitor. He was not happy.
No. He should have addressed you for real.
Well, I hope you're going to give your wife a stern talking to on the way home, sir. That kind of behavior. That's awful. See that kind of thing. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Oh, good. I wish I could say the same.
What's
huh?
up?
Very upset about last night's game.
Oh, yeah, man. Trust me.
Very upset. Great outcome, but poor old Ty, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 seconds to go. You know, I tell you, people have asked me that because they know we're friends. You know, they said, "What do you think Ty was up to?" I think he was just, you know, it was 7 seconds to go. It was obvious the Leafs were going to win 2-1.
Yep.
I think he was just trying to keep the audience from turning to Survivor.
No.
I didn't think he was being cognizant of the CBC's ratings. That's what I think he was up to. I really do. I truly
Tickle for the
believe
team there.
Yeah. You know, I'm getting sick and tired of falling apart. I had I sprained my back this week.
Yeah.
Last week I had an abscessed tooth.
Right.
And this morning I had to have a root canal.
Get out of here, for
Yeah,
real?
I'm telling you. You know what? Next thing you know, thinning hair. My whole point. Thank you, miss. Too late, she yells.
Yeah.
Right. Well, bald men always get the women. Perhaps you weren't watching during the commercial break. Bald men always get the women. Look, her husband's bald too, just like me. Huh? Just like me. What's your name, sir?
George.
George? What do you do, George?
Retired policeman.
Retired what?
Hold up.
I know how to pick them, don't I?
Oh, man.
Holy smoke. They kept the gun when you left, right?
Yes, they did.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. Yeah. All right. How many years were you with the force?
27.
27 years. Metro?
Yes.
Attaboy, huh? What division?
Five traffic and Strawn Avenue. One traffic. The hit and run squad.
Yeah, Strawn there, right near the exhibition. Huh?
Yes.
Tough guy. Okay. See you around. By the way, I go right through the basement and out to my car after the show. I also have security with me. But nice to meet you, George. Nice to meet you. All right, so you've been watching that Dennis Tito guy in the news? Everybody's been watching that. You know, I'll tell you, that's something, huh? What an adventure. The guy pays $20 million for a weekend getaway in space. If only he would have checked the travel ads in the Sun. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Just take a look at this here. Here it is. Outer Space, International Space Station. Air and accommodations, May 11th to June 15th, 1 week, from $9,999,999. It's unbelievable, huh? It's only one way, but still, what a great deal. Now, I'm thinking of going on standby. Student standby. Student standby is only $1 million. All right. Yeah. All right. Somebody thought we were all going to get that.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's Friday night, and time for the Friday night trivia call. As always, a correct answer wins a prize, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight's prize is the PowerShot A20 digital camera from Canon. Yeah, and as a special treat, ladies and gentlemen, as a special treat for all of you, we're going to have the Friday night trivia call segment interpreted by the open mic arts dancers. Here they come. Yeah, there they are right there. All right, dancers, I'm ready if you are. Yeah. All right, let's just dial. Tonight we're talking to Brian in Truro, Nova Scotia.
Hello?
Hey, Brian.
Hello.
How are you? Brian in Truro, Nova Scotia?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Mike Bullard calling. How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Pretty good. What do you do down there in Truro?
Oh, not too much right now.
Not too much right now.
No.
Shouldn't they stop? Okay, Brian. Now, you go to school, you work? What do you do?
No, I'm working.
Where are you working, buddy?
I work at Vintage Moldings.
Vintage Moldings?
Yes.
Okay, they can't seem to interpret that. Now, this is the trivia call, as you know, and the prize you've got on the line is the Canon PowerShot A20 camera. You watch the show?
Yes, I do.
You watch the show?
Yep.
Hard thing to interpret, Brian.
Yeah.
All right. Now, here's the question. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Earlier this week, I, Mike Bullard, suffered an injury. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
What exactly was the specific nature of my injury? Did I, A, injure my back picking up rocks from my garden? B, injure my fragile ego by looking at my ratings? C, injure my knees by begging CTV for another season? Or D, injure my reputation by refusing to do a commercial endorsement?
I'll have to say, A, hurt your back picking up rocks, but I just want to hear you say everything else.
Oh, I know you did. You're a clever, clever man, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
That is absolutely correct. I injured my back while picking up rocks from the garden. Say, Brian.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to be naked right now, would you?
No.
Okay. You won the Canon A20 camera. Good night, Brian.
Good night.
We'll return with Sarah Buxton after these messages.
If you want to participate in the Friday Night Trivia Call, write us at Open Mike, 888 Yonge Street, or email us at info@open-mike.com.
I hope you'll let me help you.
What, by hiring a housekeeper?
No.
Saskatchewan say they will never trust their tap water again. They lined up for free bottled water yesterday. Town officials are trying to rid the municipal water supply of a microscopic parasite. Dozens of people have become ill, and the infection for a while.
Traveling